Yes! Mario Ugarte! Get in! Come on! Let's go! All over the top from... oh, go on! Shoot, Dano! Yes! Come on! We did it! Let's go! Vamos! Oh, shush! The rival, shush!
Oh my God.
Oh, shit. Taliso. Oh, my God. Yeah, 2-1. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, oh, wow. Yeah, man. Man, stop him. Stop him. Stop him. Stop him. Stop him. Stop! Oh my days, man, how? Oh, good. No, Malik Fofana. Go to him, Malik Fofana. Oh no. Oh no. No, no. I'm finished, bro. I'm finished. I'm finished. We're finished. I'm finished. We're finished. I'm finished. I'm finished. Oh, I'm finished. I'm finished. I'm finished. I'm finished.
Gone into the box. I think.
Oh, look at this. Why doesn't Dalot cross him? Look at Maguire slow. Look at them defending. Look at Luke Shaw. Shocking defend. Shocking. Shocking defending. Luke Shaw, man, shit bag. Shit bag, Luke Shaw. You never miss. You never miss. You never miss, bro. You never miss. Bruno, you never miss, bro. Oh, yes! Come on! Come on! Yes! 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 Get in! Get in! Come on! Get in! Come on! Kobe Mainu!
This is pan.
Yes! Oh, goodness! It's Harry Maguire! Our season's still alive! It's still alive, KG! It's still alive! Oh, KG, I'm gonna pass out again. Ah.
Maguire! 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 Oh my gosh! Oh my knees! Oh my god! Oh my knees! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Maguire! Oh my days! What a comeback! Yes! Harry Maguire! Harry Maguire! Harry Maguire! Maguire! Harry Maguire! Send him home! Send him home! Send him home! Give I want to. Oh!
Casemiro.
Maguire! It's fine! It's fine! Maguire! Maguire! It's fine! It's fine! It's fine! It's fine! Maguire! 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 Oh my God! Maguire! 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 Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I can't believe what I'm watching. It's 5-4. It's 5-4. It's 5-4. It's 5-4.
Oi, Cass, what a ball.
Oh my God! Oh my days! Casemiro again, Harry Maguire. Bruv, what is going on, bruv? Football heritage, blood. Oi, Cass again, bro. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my days. Bruv. Oh my days. Bruv, man said 7,000 in here, you pussies.
Big up the man, them. What are you telling me, bro?
What are you saying, man? Hey, love to see that, man. That is great. That is football in a nutshell, man. That's the great side of football. Great to see Manchester United fans all across the globe celebrating in such fashion. Love that. Absolutely loved that. I was following suit. I was about watch along. Madness. My head's still on Mars now. Still. Oh no, almost a day. Well, not a day later, but yeah, the day after, I should say. Crazy. Crazy. Head is still on Mars. Mazza. 4-2 down, 7 minutes to go to win the game 5-4. Immense. Immense.
Nah, listen, I can't lie, man. You did it, bro. It didn't go to plan for me.
Yeah, it didn't go. Yeah, it didn't go according to plan for you. You joke, man. Yeah. You like we was talking before. You know what Northside's plan was? He was like, yeah, these lot are gonna lose. I'm a shout flawless because we family. He's definitely gonna jump. He's gonna jump on the stream. And yeah, I'm gonna run my jokes and my banter about us going out to Leon and Lacazette and ex-Arsenal and all this rubbish and be going out to 10 men and all types of nonsense after being 2-0 up. Yeah, I know that. I know what the plan was. You know what I'm saying? I know what the plan was.
Listen, the plan didn't happen, man. I mean, you, man, a lot of I haven't got your perspective, to be fair, but a lot of Man United fans have been asking questions about Ruben. You know, after that remontada against Leon, what are you saying about the manager, bro? Because to win it in that fashion, bro, is mad. I can't lie. 5-4.
Yeah, normally I don't, because the game should have been dead and buried. It shouldn't have gotten to that point. Now, normally I don't give credit for putting out fires that you started. However, gotta give props to the manager, gotta give props to the players because they could have easily folded. I've seen us do that countless times this season and before this manager as well, where if Manchester United are in a tough situation, we just give up. And we could have easily done that. 4-2 down, 7 minutes to go. It's a wrap. We're going out. It's terrible. It's awful, especially to 10 men. But he made the changes. Playing Maguire where he played, obviously Maguire scoring the winner, the main change as well, putting him in the position he did on the pitch as well. So I got to give credit to both, big credit to both the players and the manager, because if anyone else did this, if this was Real Madrid, it would be, yeah, this is the heritage, this is what they do, etc., etc. So major props to the manager and the players for getting us through in that scenario. Because we was dead and buried. We was out, but the players dug in and it was moments of quality. There were no bad refereeing decisions. It wasn't terrible mistakes on their part. No, it was quality goals, not so much the third. Even though the Mano flick towards Casemiro was quality, but Casemiro, the passing to Mano sheer quality, the cross from Casemiro into Maguire for the winner, and that's a good header from Maguire as well. So props to the players. Props to them.
Do you think like games like this year sometimes can all of a sudden get the team on side with the manager and getting the players playing more for the manager and the manager being more involved with the team and then believing more in the manager? Do you think it's one of those games, or do you think it's a one-off game?
It could, because it can go the other way. If we would have gone out, you would have been asking the question about, is this the disconnect? Is this where the manager has now lost the players and there's no coming back? So on the flip side, because it's gone the way of Manchester United, definitely. Because first and foremost, the players dug in for not only for themselves, they dug in for the manager. Because if we lose that game, especially in that fashion, down to 10 men, Leon were leading 2-0, there would have been calls for his head. 100, it would have been complete anarchy. It would have been the purge. There would have been calls for the manager to be sacked, and it would have been justified. It's justified even with the win because of how Amarim's got us performing. All the results speak for themselves, the stats speak for themselves, all the metrics speak for themselves. So it can, yes, it can definitely go. This could, if Manchester United do all go on to win the Europa League, you'll probably hear the manager and players say this was the turning point. If there was doubts, it can turn doubters now into believers. Because I've heard United fans who weren't sure we could win the competition now saying we win in the competition. And now hearing fans who weren't confident of it, not saying we are, but more confident of it. So with it, it's like, yeah, it can definitely be a turn. 100% big up Omar as well. It can Duncy, family tree every time. It can definitely be a turning point for the team and get them believing. Because it's like, all right, we can actually do this. So I hope that is the case.
No, I hear that, man. I hear that. Listen, there's a lot of props, man. A lot of props. I mean, Bruno was unlucky not to score in that volley. That one that hit the volley was good. That would have been a bad boy goal. I can't even lie, man. That would have been cold. But Kobbie Mainoo with the goal, you know what I'm saying? Delo as well. He took his goal like a proper striker, bro. That was a striker's goal. Like he just one arm on the defender, like pushed him down and
was the side. And yeah, it was a quality finish.
A lot of good goals, man. A lot of good goals. I mean, Ugarte being at the right place at the right time. But yeah, bro, like a lot of good goals from you lot, but a lot of bad defending. A lot of bad defending from you lot as well, man. So you can kind of look at the game in two ways, man. Like, and
that's where I'm at with it. I'm still at the time during the watch along, my match reaction, still after. I've never been so proud but so mad at the same time. Absolutely joyful, ecstatic on one end, but on the flip side, mad, pissed off, absolutely irritated because we shouldn't have been in that situation we was in. And you mentioned the goals they scored, and it was just bad defending from us. Yeah. Maguire, the second one, ducking out the way of the ball, head the ball clear. I know it's at a ferocious pace, but head the ball clear. Luke Shaw for the penalty. Let him go. There's a player, I can't remember who the player was alongside for Fana, but let him go. Let him go through on goal. Maybe Onana saves it. Maybe he misses. Maybe the defender makes a challenge. It's like it's just terrible defending. The third goal, just Delo, just not tracking for Fana. For the Cherky one, just not tracking it. Like you have to, and they got 10 men. Just track the runner. I don't think he had been. I'm not sure if he had been booked by that point, but bring him down if he hadn't been booked, and even if he had been, track the runner. So yeah, it's a lot, and that's been our Achilles heel. That's why I'm not really critical as much as I'm critical of the manager. I'm not critical of him for the amount of goals we concede, because a lot of the time it's not structure. It's not how we're set up. We just make individual errors. Where I do criticize the manager is he continues to play players who are not good enough. That's where it is. So the fact that we went 2-0 up, 4-2 down, and then won the game 5-4 wasn't a surprise. Because before the game, I thought we'd win. I thought we'd go a goal down and then score 2. So the fact that it went in that manner, that's just typical Manchester United this season. But like I say, man, pleased, very, very pleased to get through, because it could have been peak. Could have been peak.
No, 100%. And I guess Maguire made it right by scoring at the end.
Yes, he did. He made up for it. He made up for his mistake.
Bro, I did not expect that, bro. When Casemiro whipped it, I was like, did he score? Oh, fuck's sake. I was trying to refresh the flipping link here. I'm like, fuck you know, this dickhead, bro. Why did he have to go and ruin my parade, man?
No. Pens. Everyone thought we was going out everyone's numbers on their watch-alongs would have went up. Because obviously, when I'm watching the game on my watch-alongs outside and before the game and halftime, I don't have to comment. I don't have the comments up, so I'm not seeing. But I know people were talking mad shit. No people was ready. I already know because I'm locked in on the game and I'm trying to see. I want to know, focus on what's going on. So scenes, yeah, absolute scenes. And I hear you, Avi, in regards to yes, Amr, but he still also needs to do better. And his man management didn't help us because when it was 2-0, the momentum was with them in that second half. All we need to do, all we need to do is make changes there. Because you can see when we all watch football. You know when the momentum's with your side and you know when the momentum's with the other side. The momentum was clearly with Leon in that second half. Make changes. Soon as it goes 2-1, make changes. He didn't. Because their changes changed the game. He Lacazette, Fofana, Fofana set up both goals. He set up the goal for Turkey and he won the penalty as well. That's what changes can do. Make change. And our changes made the difference as well. Maino getting the goal that he got, for example. That's just a quality goal. No one else on the pitch for scores that. That's just sheer quality. His skill level is high. And that's why I've been saying getting him back in the side could be key to us winning this competition. Get him and Ahmad out there, we have a very, very good chance of winning. And that's not because we're great. It's because this competition level is terrible. Been saying this. Having this competition is awful in terms of quality. It's dreadful. Leon, as much as we're not a good side, Leon are not a good side. We just seen Bodo Glint go through against Lazio. Bodo Glint people. Someone tell me where that is. Like, it tells you, name me 5 Bodo Glint players right now. Like, what we doing? And Spurs, you all know this from an Arsenal perspective. How bad are Spurs? And they got through. And I heard they were like worthy winners in both legs. I didn't watch because it was the same time as ours, but I heard like you can't argue that they went through, and it was away in Germany.
They should have conceded 3, bro. Like them defensively, I had Deji like waxing lyrical. I'm like, bro, 3 opportunities, yeah, they're unmarked in the box and they smash it sideways. It's not because you defended well, it's because they didn't take their opportunities, bro. Like, you keep defending like that, it's going to be a horror show. But obviously, Solanke takes a penalty and it is what it is. They had opportunities to score as well, Spurs, but the opposition had enough chances to get back into that game, to at least take it to extra time. But, you know, they get away with it. So you're right, man. The lack of quality in the final third from some of these teams in the defending as well has been atrocious. But you're not playing a back 3 and allowing 4 goals past you. This is where I look at it and I think, yo, like the heart and the spirit that the players are behind the manager is great. But at the same time, you defend like that against a better team or a team that's going to put you to the sword. Absolutely. It's all over the place. But like you said, the quality in the competition isn't the greatest. So it's allowing you lot to have that many goals go against you and still get back in the team. It's allowing because if we would have done what Leon did, we would get butchered. If we would have done what Leon did, we would have absolutely got so. So if we would have went 2-0 up, and then they get back in the if they would have went 2-0 up, and then we get back in the game. Like on the flip side, if it was the reverse, if they would have done to us what we did to them and we lost the game 5-4. Yeah, I did. I lost my voice. I did. Yeah. I lost my voice, man. My voice was gone from the watch along. Yeah, I did. Everyone is saying, let's play the flawless clip here. I can't find it, innit? I didn't find it. So tell me the minute of the video. I think there's a timestamp.
I think Warrior J's timestamped it because I even remember. 1 second. Let me check. I got this on.
I need to see that, bro. I need to see you.
I don't even remember what I did from. I don't even think I lost it, but people in the chat telling me is. I'll tell you now. 1 second, because I think he timestamped it. If you check my YouTube comments, it will be there. I think he did. 1 second. I'm having a look here. Go check my match reaction as well. Yeah, we timestamped it. It's there.
Okay.
You can see it there in the thing. See, you got Lacazette. Look, 2 minutes 37-27. Like when Lacazette scored, I said that's game. You know what I'm saying? And I say that's game. Say that's game, yo. You see the devastation, yo.
I gotta see this, bro. I gotta see this because, bro, I've never seen you lose it, innit? I've never seen you lose it, bro. I'm not gonna. Obviously, this is in a good way, so. But yeah, man. Hold on. Let me put that in a different screen. Right. What is it?
If you go to the comments, it should be the pinned comment. 2 minutes 37-27. That's when Lacazette scored. 2 hours 37-27 seconds. You should be able to click it. If you go to the comments, you should be able to all right, I don't know if that works like that actually. 1 second.
2 minutes 47, yeah?
No, 2 hours 37, sorry. 37.
2 hours 47.
Yeah, 37.
37.
Because if you go to the YouTube and then you scroll down, it's in the pinned comment. You should be able to just click it. The timer, go to the comment. Yeah. Shout out to Warrior J who does all my pins. Real one, absolute real one.
Yo, big up. Hold on. We gotta play this. We gotta play VAR, guys. VAR. We gotta VAR it.
Yo, you see me, my range of emotions, Northside. I went through the 5 stages of grief in one game, man. I went through denial, bargaining, anger, acceptance, depression. I went through the entire 5 stages, man. I'm telling you. Went through the entire 5 stages. I did.
Now, we gotta go through this, man. We gotta go through this. Therapy were flawless in that.
Yeah, if you go to the comments, it's there. Go on.
That's a great ball. Great touch. Finish. Yes! Get in!
Let's go.
Come on. What an attack.
Good goal. Good goal. It's a good goal.
That's a great attack.
Shout out my guy YG. Good team goal.
Right, let's see their goal. Let's see the
Good header again, Cass.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck. It's game 1.
Just sipping this juice.
Fuck. Game 1.
No.
What a
Oh my god. This is crazy. You can't make this up, people.
That's such a Caribbean response.
What are we doing, y'all? Where are the subs? Where are the subs?
Too fucking a piece, you know. You can tell, man.
It's the 77th minute.
Man is stressed, yo.
You are stressed.
Man is stressed. You can tell, man. I was just disappointed.
Oh, Malik Fofana.
Look at his face.
Fofana.
Well done.
Checky. Oh shit.
Fuck off, man. Fuck off.
You see my face.
I'm not involved.
I'm just, yo. That's depression right there. Look at me, yo. Wow. Look at me.
Oh my god. Look at his face.
I'm pissed, yo.
You are fed up, man.
Yo, fed. That's it. Man. Fed up, yo. Look, I'm like, yo, you know, these look. 10 men. That's it, man. That's game.
That's it. That's game.
That's game. That's game.
You didn't believe.
Nah, I didn't. Look at me. Believe. That's game. Your boy YG, yeah? Oh, yeah, YG shows guy. That's why. Shout out to see as well.
Flawless, you've had it enough, man. Look at
man.
this guy, bro.
Look
We need to see some happiness. Let's see some happiness. Let's see some Bruno pen.
Man.
Get the ball, get the ball, get the ball, get the ball, get the ball.
A very good penalty. See, look, he's still a pistol, yo.
Fucking press the life out of these now, bro.
I don't believe, yo. I don't. Very good pen.
Cool. Mano.
Go on.
Oh.
Go on.
Yes! Fucking get it! Fucking bum.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Pull it.
Oh my god.
Oi. My man Teefy sold back from the dementias.
Go. Shout.
Fucking glove you,
Let's go, Mano, man. Let's go.
Fucking black Superman. Let's go.
He's believing.
You know what,
He's believing that. Believing.
That's actually a good player.
The
Right,
belief.
Maguire.
Hey, hit it.
Hit it. Yes!
Let's go! Yes!
Yes! Told you.
Let's go!
Flawless, what did I say? You man have got to
Let's
believe
go!
that you will achieve. Yeah?
Fucking get in.
Believe, and then you will achieve.
Oh my god.
That was flawless.
Fucking
Let it out.
get in.
Let's go!
Just
YG.
fucking go.
I didn't
Sarcasm
even change the
citizens.
scoreline.
Oh, you not entertained.
That's how you know what Henry's gone. I didn't even change the scoreline, yo.
This
Let's
was the
go,
feeling.
Casper.
Man,
2 assists,
made the
well
will.
played.
This was that feeling.
Come on, man. Let's go, man.
Motherfuckers.
Let's go.
Fuck you.
Let's go.
Let's
Let's go. Come on, man.
Get in, man. Fucking love it.
That's the belief, man.
That's the belief. Come on. You see the range of emotions throughout the clips, yo. You see the range of emotions. I went through the 5 stages of grief inside like 30 minutes. That's why I even watched that back. It's mad. It's crazy.
Nah, you know what? Yeah, hats off to you lot. You know what I mean? You turned up when you needed to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Players like Kobe Mano coming back as well into the team and producing. Harry Maguire, to be fair to him, man. You know what I mean? He made himself counted. Can't lie. Low as well, even though he's been getting cooked all season. You know what I'm saying? He turned up. when you needed to. And Bruno Fernandes as well, man. You know,
Played
pressure
well.
at the moment, and he stepped up. So
Yeah.
I can't lie. Fair enough. You know what I mean? Fair enough to your team. Like I said, I agree with you, bro. I just think the fact that you can keep on persistent with Garnacho and Rasmus, there may be situations where it's going to be too late to come back. That's the negative to it. It's a positive result, but he needs to fix up, man, in terms of his team selection. I completely agree with you.
Yeah. The team selection is what's causing him problems because the free, or I shouldn't say the attack we ended with is like, I'm calling for that at the start. Switch it up. Do I like the rest of our attackers? No, but you know what Højlund gives you, next to nothing. Garnacho was actually good in the game, minus the miss, and that miss at 2-0 almost killed us. And you seen, I don't know if you've seen the tweet. Ahmad tweeted about it, about Garnacho's miss. He was saying the chat window, hey chat, put the Ahmad's tweet in the chat, but it was something that it was a picture of him. It was him, Agate, and Garnacho. And he was like, what a victory, what a win. What did he say? Garnacho, terrible finish. You almost cost us or something like that. Yeah, Ahmad tweeted, because it's like, man, no, it's a good job for him because he would have got absolutely butchered for that. It's like, try different attackers. Play Maino in the front three. Play Bruno in the front three. Put Mount up there. Put Ericsson up there, etc. Try it. That's what I've been saying with him. You literally have a free hit. As much as fans and media might call for your head, guess what? They're not going to sack you right now. So experiment, because you're persisting with players who are not good enough and who have cost you and are a major reason why we are where we are, failing to win back-to-back games, 30% win rate, 6 wins in 20-odd games or whatever it is. Horrific. Absolutely. So the fact that he don't experiment is what bugs me. And then when he has played the younger players, because I've been calling for him to play youth players from the jump, they've actually done all right. Heaven, who we played assigned from you lot, played well. Hamas has played a couple games, done decent. Collier, when he's got in, has played well. Cheeto, even though it's a limited time, who we also signed from you lot, has played well also. So it's like, I don't get why he's not experimenting more and playing youth players and trying different things. Big up Rizzy every time as well.
Now I hear it, man. For you, like, do you think the Ugarte Casemiro double pivot works? What would be, in your opinion, what's your best lineup?
What, 1 to 11? Damn.
Yeah. What's your best lineup?
Even though we played well yesterday, I'm tired of Onana. I'm tired. He almost cost us in this. I'm tired of Onana. Yes, he played well yesterday. Like, let's not even dispute that. Made a good save from Turkey in the first half. Second half, he made an even better save. I can't remember who the Leon player was in the box. Fantastic save, but you added fuel to the fire in the whole first leg, saying what you said about Leon, about we're the better team and going back and forth with Matic, and then you made 2 mistakes. Play Bayern there in goal. I'd go Maz. Yoro's coming to his own, so I'd probably go Maz, Delit, Yoro. I thought Yoro played very, very well in the game as well. Couple of mistakes, but other than that, he was good. Even when he's playing left-sided centre-back, he switched to right-sided centre-back. There was one he blocked with his face. And blocked a shot with his face. I was like, I respect that. So, yeah, with that, hey, big up Ravi, man. Google works for me too, man. You know what I'm saying?
You get me?
Yeah, Google works for
Big
me
up Ravi,
too,
man.
man.
But we didn't,
Big
you
up
didn't
Ravi.
know.
Yeah, Google works for me too, my friend, but big up. Yeah, Yoro, Delit, Maz,
Yep.
I'd go that. The pivot, you mentioned it. No, it doesn't work. As much as I like Agate, even though his form has dipped, I'd probably go Casemiro and Collier. That'd be the 2. Wing backs, I'd go Dorgu, left wing back, right wing back. Who would I play there? You know what? Let Garnacho run up and down there. You know, like, because I keep seeing about this youngster called Mentato who can play wing back. But you got him, you got Garnacho, and then the front 3. Who do I play in the front 3? Oh, shit, wait, we got Ahmad. Scratch that. Sorry, because everyone fully fit. Ahmad right wing back. How am I forgetting? Ahmad right wing back. And then Bruno, Maino. If he's fit, Xerxes. That'd be hard. And I don't particularly like that 11. That's just the best out of a bad
Bruno,
boy.
Maino,
Xerxes.
Xerxes up front.
Yeah.
Okay.
Xerxes up top, because Xerxes is miles better of Højlund, but everyone's miles clear of Højlund. So that's not saying much.
I guess, you know what, him playing Delo yesterday, obviously, he's kind of justified because he scored, in it.
Yeah.
He's justified because he scored. Ugarte is kind of justified because they scored, in it. But in terms of your best 11, I hear it, bro. I hear it. I think Ugarte, it does what it says on the box with him, innit? He's good at, winning back the ball, giving it to somebody that can progress. I know your fan base has been divided when it comes to Casemiro. I don't really understand the Casemiro hate. I really don't get it, bro.
it's because he had that one terrible game against Liverpool and its spotlight on it. If he would have had that game at home to Brentford, it wouldn't, at 3 p.m., it wouldn't have been as much as a conversation. But because it was Liverpool, United, Liverpool, all eyes on it, everybody's watching the game, and he was awful. And then Carragher said the line that has stuck, because people have used it like they leave the football before the football leaves you. People have used that in other instances. I've heard people say, I watch NBA, hey, leave the basketball before the basketball leaves you. I'm sure you've heard people use it in other terms as well. So not only did he have a terrible performance against Liverpool where it was all eyes on the game, Carragher's also said that, which has added to it. Rivals are going to run for it. But since then, he's been fine. He's played well. I've been saying this. Casemiro has been 6 ever since that game all season long, has been a 6 or 7 out of 10. Yesterday, my man of the match was involved in won the penalty, quality pass into Maino, quality cross into Maguire, which has helped us win the game. And he's been playing well in the Europa League. Even in the first half against Lyon, he was good. Second half, even though they were the better side, crucial interventions, trying to progress the ball and get on the ball. Constant presence in the midfield. The Sociedad legs was good as well. In particular, the second leg. Very, very good. And has been playing that way in the Premier League. The problem is him and Agate are similar, and he's like a better version of Agate, so he doesn't really fit. But the problem is our options there are limited. So unless the manager plays a youth player there, which he's not going to do, Collier has been injured, we are struggling because you're not going to play Eriksen there. He's played Bruno there at times, but that's not even really Bruno's role, to be honest. He's not really a central midfielder. He's a final third player. So, yeah.
Some people have said that Bruno plays better in the 8 than he does in the 10. What would you make of that?
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it. I do. It's one of them because he's not really a great 10 and he's not really a great 6 or 8, to be honest. So, but he did play well yesterday. But in regards to it, I hear the debate, but I think it's more so about the players around him, because you have to play the correct players around him, to be honest. So, yeah, I hear the argument. I would tend to agree with that because he's not really a 10, to be honest, and he does like to get on the ball and try to progress. But we need someone like that in our central midfield area to be progressing the ball, whether that's being press resistant and carrying the ball or it's through passing through the lines. Either or will do, and I'm sure United will go and try and address that in the summer. So,
No, I hear that, man. I hear that. Why is he persistent with Rasmus? I really don't understand it. I know Xerxes got injured and everything, but like, I just don't see what he brings playing up front. I really don't, bro. I don't see the attributes. There's not an attribute with Rasmus that I can say, oh, he's great at that. You know, like even with like a striker that I don't rate, like Gabriel Jesus.
You see what
you know what, he can link up play and he can hold up the ball a little bit. Rasmus, I don't see any redeeming qualities. Like normally, like, you know, you got players and you say, okay, they're limited, but this is their strengths. I don't know what his strengths are. I don't know what
you don't have no strengths. You ask why does the manager keep he has no strengths? Let's be honest, Northside. This is NorthsideLDN. You are the guy, you don't beat around the bush, you take a chainsaw to it. So let's be honest. He offers nothing. He excels at nothing. He does nothing. He's the worst striker in the league. Now, that's to anyone in the chat. Go through the over 19 teams, their starting strikers, and name the striker that he's better than. It's not better than no strikers. The big Nigerian guy, 6'7" at Southampton's a better striker than him. Vardy's a better striker than him. Delap is a better striker than him. Strand Larson at Wolves is a better striker than him. That's the bottom 4. So who else is he better than, people?
That's the thing, because even your other players that I don't like Bruno Fernandes, I don't rate him like that yet. No. But Bruno Fernandes, he's good in taking penalties.
Yes,
he has moments. He's a very moments player. He can have a stinker and then produce a moment of brilliance, whether it's an assist, whether it's scoring a goal. He'll keep trying until he hits it, until he gets something and gets some GA. And then you look at Garnacho. He's a decent finisher. To be honest, I think Garnacho's a better finisher than Rasmus. Yeah, he's not the greatest, but he's better than Rasmus.
Me and you are better finishers than Rasmus Højlund. Let's be real. Let's be honest, Joe. I trust you up top.
He got a bit of speed. He can sometimes be direct. He can sometimes get himself into decent spaces. And these are the 3 players that I don't think are the greatest players for Man United. The players probably I slander the most. But the other two, I can actually say, okay, well, there's some qualities there. There's something that you can use.
There's something there, yeah, 100%. Like Garnacho is just a willing runner. There's effort.
I just don't see it, bro. The only thing he's got is age, really, because he's 22 years old.
Man just said he's young, yo. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, bro.
Man said the girl's ugly, but she got a nice personality, yo. This guy, yo. Man said the girl's ugly. She's not nice, but she got a nice personality, yo. But she's ugly. That's basically what you just said. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what it is, yeah? It's like an ugly thing with a buff girl's personality, but your butters. It's like, what's the here? Like, if you were ugly and you were nice, it would kind of like, maybe you're being harsh.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's basically what we're saying. He's awful. And you ask, why does the manager persist with him? Your guess is as good as mine. Pure foolishness. One of my biggest criticisms of Amorim, like outside of results, is persistent. It actually is my biggest criticism of him, is persistent with players who are not good enough. That's my biggest issue, because you didn't do this initially. You dropped players. And that's what I liked. Even though we lost games after you dropped players, because he dropped both Rashford and Garnacho for the Manchester derby, and then Rashford we didn't see again, and then Garnacho he didn't play the next 4 or 5 games. I'm like, I like that. Yeah, look at this Dunsey guy, yo. This guy a joke, man. Yo, big up Dunsey. And that's where my issue stems, holding players accountable. Because this is something Ten Hag didn't do that I was heavily critical, and it's the same with Amorim. Why are you persistent with 2 attackers who have gone 20 games without goals? Garnacho went 20 plus games without a goal. He scored 1 goal in your reign in the Premier League. Højlund went 20 plus games without a goal and went 00-16 twice the season before. Why are you persistent with it? Try something different is my issue. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is just idiotic. Stupid.
I hear it. To concede 4 goals when you're playing a back 5 as well is poor. I know he doesn't have his players, but still,
you got to do better. But again, ties into, we were just talking about the attack personnel. Yes, Maguire scored the goal. We know Maguire makes mistakes galore. Luke Shaw, we know about Luke Shaw's, even though I don't think he's that bad and it's more an injury issue, not good enough. Lindelof, even though he didn't play yesterday, not good enough. Dalot, all these players made mistakes for the goals. Maguire makes a mistake for the 2nd goal. Dalot makes a mistake for the 3rd goal. Shaw makes the mistake for the 4th goal. Lo and behold, Maguire, Shaw, and Dalot are making mistakes. Stop playing them. And I don't want to hear people say, oh, who else you playing? There's other players there. Amas is on the bench. Lindelof, try a youth centre-back. We tried, like, Heaven wasn't on the bench, but he played Heaven and Heaven played well. Try another youth player. What are we doing here? What's going on? Try different players. Stop persisting with these players who consistently make mistakes. But if you back him, it's going to cost you your job eventually.
Do you know what? Yeah, like even like when you lot had injuries and then you bought through Rashford, yeah, what's the worst that can happen? Like you guys have been in this kind of situation where you bought through young players and it's been like, cool, they've done a job for us. You know what I mean? Giving Ahmad a chance, and now he's a starter. When available, he's in the starting lineup without a shadow of a doubt. And I think when the fan base is already, I know every fan base has favorites, but when a fan base already look at the overall team and say, yo, you man ain't good enough, it's a perfect platform for a manager to say, do you know what? I'm going to try things off the cuff.
Yes.
Because he's got enough leeway with the players that, yo, you man have shown the fan base what you are and you guys ain't good enough. So it can't be any worse. You get it? And amongst that, there may be some youthful players from the academy that may not make it, but there'll be some that may make it. Like Rashford, if you man make a good profit off of him, overall, it's been successful because, he hasn't been good enough, but you've made at least something work for you, the finances. So you can at least reinvest that, which is a major problem at your club. And I think when it's different when you bring a group of players and people are still up in an hour and if they're good enough. Like, for example, Chelsea, their team has just been recently assembled. There'll still be a lot of people that be like, yo, give him time. This team has been together for quite a while. So everyone's got their little favorites, but overall, everyone can admit that they ain't good enough. Just go and play the youngsters, bro. There's nothing worse. And if anything, it might even save you money because any of the youngsters actually step up, all of a sudden, you ain't got to buy a midfielder. You ain't got to buy a right winger. With financial problems, it works in your favor. And one thing that the youngsters will bring is, I got a point to prove.
Yes, so they're going to point
enough. I have to give 100% because I'm fighting for my fucking career. These men ain't fighting for their career, bro.
Exactly.
Garnacho already has a career. Whether we rate him or not, he has a career. You know what I'm saying? Rasmus has already got a career. Just based off the hype, he will have a career.
Yeah.
We've seen bums be hyped up by fan bases and still have a career, even if they leave the Premier League. These men have a career. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't really understand why some Man United fans are like persisting with certain players. I just like, bro, certain players just need to hold bench, man. There's no favoritism. Like the overall squad ain't good enough. Do you know what I mean? So do you know what? Just bring through the youngsters. Like, I don't know where your under 21s are. I don't know what they're doing in their league and whatever, but they can't be any worse than this.
And that's been my point. So when people like who, and I'm like, play youth players, he's like, who, I don't have to watch the youth to know they're better than this. And when I say that, you mentioned it out there, they can do no worse. Worst case scenario, we bring in a striker who gives us what Hoyland gives us, which is nothing. We're in the exact same position. A striker we bring in goes 20 games without a goal. All right, it's the exact same. Same with Garnacho, goes 20 games without a goal. Same with Maguire making mistakes. Same with Dalot making mistakes and giving us nothing going forward. Try things. Because the few youth players, like I've mentioned, when you have played, have done decent. And then now what this manager said after the game was, oh, we're going to be resting players for the Europa League, so we'll rotate in the Premier League. Certain I've been asking for. And you know what's going to happen? You're going to play a whole heap of youth players, and a couple of them are going to be decent. And then we're going to go, why were you not playing them all season long? Why not? It's going to happen, 100%. I'm looking forward to, hopefully it does rotate, and we do see some youngsters, because they could be integral to us next season. They could be very important, even if it's as a squad player, because we can't bring in 20 players in one window. So let's say we bring in 5 or 6, and we bring in 4 or 5 youth players. I'm cool with that. If that's 10, 11 new players. Like I've mentioned Heaven and Collier and Amas and Cheeto. I am very, very happy and very, very cool with them being a part of the squad next season. My problem is these senior players that you mentioned, because we know they're not good enough, because we've watched them and he's watched them long enough. But yeah, he persists with them. But hopefully we get over the line. We got to win 2 matches from 3, pretty much. Remain undefeated, win 2 matches and 3, and we win the Europa League. So it's there.
But you mathematically can't get relegated. So the fact that you guys mathematically can't get relegated, yeah. Whenever you knew that and the team weren't performing, you should have been doing that already. Like, yo, do you know what? Yeah, we can't mathematically get relegated. Let's give them a chance in the Prem. You know what I'm saying? The ones that perform in the Prem, we may give them a chance in the Europa League.
Europa League, yeah.
If it adds to my system and they can perform, then we're playing that. And anyone's got anything to say, well, guess what? This group of players have had the whole season to show what they're about. Under the previous manager and under Ruben.
Yes.
So why should it's just I don't really get it, bro.
Foolishness, man. That's all I call it. I just call it straight Northside. I say foolishness.
Yeah.
As much as I back the manager and I rate him, I'm going to call out foolishness. And when you make stupid decisions, I'm gonna call it that. You've made too many errors and made too many mistakes, and not mistakes where I go, I can kind of see the other side. Obvious mistakes. The fact that you are not changing it up and not switching it up, and we are in the middle of April and haven't won back-to-back games, that's on you. That's a problem. But you've got to figure this out. And if you continue to persist with players, you will lose your job, because these are the same players who have been here, not all of them, but some of them that have got previous managers sacked, whether it's 1, 2 or more. That's what I'd say.
I hear that, man. Ravi says, question flawless. Tell us why Garnacho thinks he's Ronaldo reborn.
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't have an answer to that, Ravi. I don't know what's going on. I don't have an idea.
I hear that. Northside, do you agree or admit that United are the best comeback kings? I wouldn't say the best. Because I've seen Real Madrid be the greatest comeback kings. Even though it didn't happen this time, people want to box it into they didn't do it against Arsenal. So like let's be real. Like I've seen these man. Even last season when they won the Champions League, they weren't even that great.
Yeah, they know how to do it. They know how to do it. They have a knack. When you have that much quality, it's just stay in the game. They're like a boxer with knockout power. Like all you have to do is just stay in the fight, and if you catch your opponent, you'll probably win. And they have enough quality. You know, it didn't work against Arsenal. They have enough quality across the pitch where 9 times out of 10 they'll get you.
Yeah. I think the time where United were up there as one of the greatest, if not the greatest, comeback kings was under Fergie. You know what I'm saying?
We used to score late all the time. So many late goals. So many late goals.
Yeah, well, this is what happens when you buy the refs, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I wish you was buying the refs now. You know what I'm saying? Let's buy them now.
There's no money though.
You're saying the money's dry. Hey man, make it happen, man. Get them some hoe and some blow, man. You know what I'm saying? We've seen David Coop, man. You know what I'm saying? And that. Get him some white girl and some white girls, and then you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
No, back then you were like wireless. Right now you're looking at Fire Festival.
Yeah, fam, we can get back there. You seen David Coop? You know what I'm saying? Get him some white girl and some white girls, and we'll be all right. That's what we need to do. Be resourceful. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Buy the refs. I'm with it.
I hear it, man. And listen, before we touch on Arsenal and get your thoughts on Arsenal and our chances in the Champions League, how do you look at the Europa League? Because I had Deji earlier on talking about, I don't respect Athletic Bilbao. I don't respect Man United. Well, he did say, to be fair, he didn't want to really face you lot just because of the heritage. You don't really rate your team, but the heritage bit, innit? How are you as a United fan looking at it? There's Tottenham there that haven't been that impressive, but they got over the line against Frankfurt. And then you've got Athletic Bilbao that are fourth in their league, the cohesive team.
Yes.
That's a team that as well, they only scout from the Bilbao region. So they're a group of players that are very much involved with the club because they're all from that region, innit?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? They always got heart in the way that they play for their team. I personally think, like, it's Bilbao, bro, to win this for me, because I just feel like they're the more complete team. They're consistently performing well, but at the same time, with you lot and Heritage, I didn't expect you lot to win the Europa League with Mourinho.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't expect you lot to win cups with Ten Hag.
I get what you're saying.
Bro, I can't like the Heritage thing is true, bro. Like, it is true, but at the same time, is the heritage thing like Real Madrid, where Real Madrid had a heritage, but the side ain't producing? And their team's doing a lot better in the league and consistently during the
and they got
season.
better players as well. Yes,
and they didn't save them. Are you not as bad as Real Madrid in the sense of your squad is so bad that the heritage ain't gonna save you? How do you feel?
Yeah, it's one of them. Yeah, I don't think the heritage will save us, and I don't think that people will say heritage. I just think Leon are that bad. But because Manchester United went through in the fashion we did, people are not talking about it. I don't think they are a good side of the two games before us, and they weren't good. As bad as we were in the first leg, they was awful in the first leg. Even the game against us, first half, they had the moment from Turkey. We were 2-0 up and cruising for the most of that. They got back into the game because of I think in the tie, I don't think teams did very well. I think they just took advantage of teams doing very poorly. Awful defending when you look at it from both sides. Look at the goals and the mistakes we made and stuff like that in the games. Weren't moments really of quality. There wasn't that much. Yes, more towards the end, like the Casemiro cross, the Maguire header, and also the Maino goal. And also the Maino goal and the Casemiro pass, the first goal from Agate. So there was moments of quality, but just overall, there wasn't a lot over the 100 and was longer than 180 minutes, 230 minutes, whatever it was, 220 minutes. There wasn't a lot. So can you win this competition? Yes, Bilbao concerned me heavily because I said when they played Roma in the knockouts, I watched those games. They were the two sides I didn't want to face. And obviously Bilbao ended up going through. And they're a problem for us from a stylistical standpoint. Because if you have pace and power, you can get us. You have direct runners and willing runners in the final third who have skill and can dribble, will struggle. Look at what Fofana did. He was the one who created the 2 goals for them. He won the penalty. He was the one who created the goal for, two of the 4, He created the 3rd and the 4th. Created the goal for Turkey. Just running. It was literally just him. Yes, he has skill because he looked like Steve was telling me about him saying he's a decent player. And even before that, he was causing problems. And even in the first leg, I can't remember his name, the number 69 for them, Georgian winger. He caused us problems as well. But because he didn't score, people ain't going to talk about it. And Bilbao have that on both sides with the Williams brothers. And it's going to be a raucous crowd. The place is going to be rocking. It's on our case. But I look at that game and think it's the final. I think if we get past Bilbao, we win the competition. And I think Bilbao will probably be thinking the same. If we get past Manchester United, we'll win the competition. And they are favourites, I can't lie. But I'm hoping I'm wrong again because I was expecting so much more from Leon and so much more from Sociedad. Because I was told Leon are this and that. Spurs, I told Sociedad this and that. Say again?
You don't fear Spurs?
No. They're awful. Let's be real, man. Like, no. The man said, do I fear Spurs, yo? And people don't get that misunderstood. We're also bad. So if a Spurs fan, if Deji said, I don't fear Manchester United, I get it. If any Spurs fan, my guy just said it, if De Niro said it, Jacob said it, Charlie said, if any of the Spurs fans I work with said, I don't fear Manchester United, I fully understand. Why would you fear our team? I understand how bad our team is. Well, their team is also bad. So there's no fear on either side. If I was a Spurs fan, I wouldn't fear Manchester. Why would I fear Manchester United? It's more so how are we going to mess up ourselves? So do I fear Spurs? No. Do I fear Bodo Glint? No. I don't fear either of those two. If we get through this semi-final, which will be very tough, I think we win the competition. But I hope I'm wrong because I've done more of my research because people told me Leon with this and that and Sociedad with this and that. They're two of the worst sides we faced, in my opinion. I think they are they are two of the worst sides. Yeah, go on.
I can see why they will fear you because as bad as you lot are, your players have already had the experience of big occasions, which they don't.
True.
You've turned up in big occasions. You've won cups. Do you know what I'm saying? You've got the heritage. And I feel like that would be probably the difference maker. Spurs will probably obviously play the high line, try and attack you lot. That plays into your hands. You like it when the opposition have the ball. And you like to counter-attack off of that. So them playing the high line, if you lot face Spurs in the final, Man United are winning it for me. People can click me, I don't care. Man United are winning it.
I agree with you on that.
The occasion, the fact that they want to have the ball and dictate play, that works into your... When you lot have to break down a team, you look lost.
Yeah,
when the opposition has the ball and playing a high line and pressing you back into your box, you don't like that. You don't like to be pressed back, pause, and then you don't love to counter attack, Garnacho on the run, pass it to Bruno, all of a sudden goal. You know what I'm saying? This is what you lot do. You lot just be direct, bro. That's what you lot do. You lot are so anti-football. Yeah? You're like, yo.
And it worked against Leon. Every time we went long in the first half, we looked like scoring. Every single time. I don't know what was going on.
You're like this all the fucking time. This is what's frustrating about you. Like, you're so shit, yeah? You're good, but you're shit. You know what I'm saying? It's true. It's like you guys you can't play, you can't do the basics in football. But when it's one group football, all of a sudden you score goals. It's like, bro, this is some black magic, bro. I swear that you're playing some black magic, bro. I swear that.
I can't explain it because I hear it because as bad as we are, we're still the only undefeated team in Europe. That's the craziest stat. We're the only undefeated team in Europe. And yes, man, shout out to Yasser every single time. Go subscribe to Yasser. And yeah, do I fear Tottenham? No, I don't. They're awful. We're also awful. But do I fear them? No. We already played Bodo Glimt. They might be slightly better now, but we packed them up in the group stages of this competition. So it's get through this tie. And again, I say it. People told me about Leon and Sociedad. People lied to me. Most people. I was told they're this and that. They're two all, whether we would have went through against them or not, I was of the same, my thought process remained the same on them. I don't think they're two good sides whatsoever. I was surprised by their lack of quality, especially in the away legs. I expected it to be quick tempo, crowd to be loud, them to be on you. Especially with Ligue 1 side, you associate them with pace and power and having technical wingers who get at you. Didn't really do that. Sociedad, Spanish side, La Liga, you expect the technical ceiling to be high, them to be popping off the ball, triangles, despite don't have to be Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico. But I've watched Bilbao, I watched their highlights against Rangers as well. There, the crowd was on it. It was terrible. It was a raucous atmosphere. But then on the flip side with Bilbao, they drew to Rangers. You know what I'm saying? And that, big up Duncy and that. I hope it's that final. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what? If Spurs win, I'm just run amok. That's what it is. That's why I even tweet, even though we won 5-4, I tweeted about Spurs. You know what I'm saying? Just to annoy people.
Do you think they're beating Bodo Glimt?
Yes, I think they can't lose to Bodo Glimt.
What do you mean they can't?
But wait. But if you or someone goes, I have Bodo Glimt going through, I'm not surprised. And if they were to go out, it wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Spurs go out. I wouldn't be shocked. I'm not gonna lie. I said, where's the second? Wait, let me check. Where's the second leg? Let me have a look. I've not even checked this. Let me have a look at where the second leg
jump
is.
In the chat, you know. They're just gonna be like, yo, put some respect on my club.
My name, shout out Deji, but it's real. And the second leg's over there. Oh, the second leg's over there. You know what the second leg is.
Bro, I'm not saying Bodo Glimt is as good as these teams, yeah. But let's not forget, bro. These men have lost to Wolves, bro. These men have lost to Leicester, bro. These men have lost to Fulham, bro.
They have. You can't be going like.
They lost to AZ Alkmaar as well. They lost to AZ Alkmaar as well.
They did. A Norwegian side dumping you out. They can't go out. I got Spurs going through. But they can't go out. They can't go
We need
out.
it for the culture, man. For the culture.
Yo, you know what? Either way I win, because if Spurs go through, I can just run jokes and bants and troll with that. If they go out and we go through, we got Bodo Glimt in the final. It's like do the business. Got a bold but we gotta get past Bilbao, which is this is the one of the teams I didn't want to face. I didn't want them. But then again, Rangers held them for 0-0 with 10 men for the vast majority of the game in the first leg. So if Rangers can do that, we can do that.
This season, bro. They lost to Ipswich as well this season, bro.
Yeah, they've lost to Ipswich, they've lost to Palace, but yet they got past Frankfurt and AZ Alkmaar. Make it make sense.
I'm gonna be real, Deji.
What you saying?
You're gonna have to run the rhythm. You're gonna have to ask if BBC One Extra can get you up there for some new fire in the booth. Because I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be long for you, bro. You're gonna need some new beats. You're gonna need some new bars. You know what I'm saying? Might have to be like Chip, don't run out of bars, bro. Because I'm telling you, if you don't get eliminated by Bodo Glimt, bro, this guy, you know what he's telling me, yeah?
Go on, what's he saying? Go on.
He was like, yo, all right, cool. I don't want to come on a hype thing, yeah? But what if, yeah, you man win the Champions League, we win the Europa League, and then we can meet up for the Super Cup? Don't you think that would be good for the coach? I'm like, bro, fuck Tottenham. Yeah, I don't want you not to win nothing, bro. You dumb. He's like, oh, you're on the beef thing. No, you're always in the beef thing. Like, fuck your club, bro. You think I'm getting fuck Spurs, bro? Fuck that fucking club. I hope they get liquidated, bro. Fuck them, man. I hate that club, bro.
I respect it, man. I respect. That's what it's supposed to be.
Man, he was trying to finesse me, though. Yeah, he was trying to do the flipping Michael Schofields. He was trying to do the, we can come after school. Nah, bro. My mom said no. My mom said no. How about that? My mom said no. You know what I'm saying? My mom said don't talk to strangers. Feel that puta. Trying to give me that whole little whisper in my ear like a perv. No, I'm not having it. No. I'm not having it, bro. He really tried it today, you know. I said, oh, fuck your club, bro. Like, listen,
I get it. That's the rivalry.
I love it. But fuck your club.
Yeah, man, F your club. That's where I'm at. When people are like, oh, do you want to see such and such get? Do you want to see the rivals do well? No. My Manchester United fan.
Then we can, but yeah, the people want to see a final of Arsenal, and then I don't give a shit what the people want to see. I want to see a Champions League, bro. That's what I want to see. He's like, oh, if you had the option to decide, I don't want to see no fucking North London derby in the flipping Super Cup. Fuck that shit. I want to win and then go to the Super Cup, and I don't want to see you lot picky blackhead in the flipping cup, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see these man lift nothing, bro.
A Bodo Glimt knocking them out, in your opinion?
Oh, but bro, if
Adi, what do you I know what you want to happen. I know you want Bodo Glimt to knock them out. Do you think they go out? Bear in mind the second leg is in Norway.
Anything's possible with that club.
Okay, yeah, it's true.
If you say that about Arsenal, and I agree, anything's possible with that club. Anything, bro, 17 L's.
17 L's is crazy. 17 L's is crazy. That's mad.
Bro, the way he tried to finesse me and recruit me, bro. Like I'm like I don't know. I don't even think I was like little flipping Blueface doing the baddies and that. You know what I mean? Online, bro. This ain't that, innit? This ain't the Blueface show, bro, where you get all the bad bitches, bro. I don't give a shit. Fuck Tottenham. I don't want them. And it's the same thing with Man United, bro. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Man United. I want Man United to lose, bro. Bodo Glimt or Bilbao all the way.
Yeah, of
I don't
course.
want to see you guys doing anything. You guys ruined a lot of my life. Do you know what I'm saying?
You did.
Ruined it.
And we will continue to. What's it gonna feel like when you lot? What's it gonna feel like when United or Spurs win the Europa League and you lot go out and lose the Champions League 10 days later? What's that gonna feel like? So imagine this: United Spurs final, Europa League, and then you lot one of us win it, and then 10 days later you lose the Champions League final, man. What are you saying? Are you not getting through? I said United because the Europa League is 10 days before the Champions League. So Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur, Europa League final. United or Spurs win it. 10 days later, Champions League, Arsenal versus Barcelona or Inter Milan, and you lose it. Yeah, I need that, man. I need that.
Now listen, I can't lie. If someone makes me ask Man United winning it or Spurs, 100% Man United.
You know what? Most Arsenal fans I've spoke to have said that actually.
Yeah, bro, you know when they're on the Champions League final against Liverpool? Bro, I swear to God, bro. The way I celebrated with Liverpool fans in that pub, bro, I swear that, bro, one fat Scouser thing, grabbed me. She's like, we did it, lad. We did it. I'm like, yeah, we fucking did it. But I was celebrating, bro. I swear it down with my whole chest. I don't give a shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
Nah, it's only right, 100%. So what you telling me, man? You lot getting past PSG?
you see Liverpool, I will never wish badness upon them.
I would wish nothing but badness on Liverpool. Fuck Liverpool.
Nah, see,
You know what I'm
you're just
saying?
negative and
No,
toxic.
but I'm just negative. Yeah, negative. Fuck Liverpool. Let me say that, yo. Fuck Liverpool. Fuck Arsenal. Fuck Manchester City. You know what I'm saying? And fuck Leeds United just cause. You know.
And the thing is, they weren't even great that final as well, and they still won it. Thank the Lord, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Liverpool every single time. I don't give a shit, bro. The favor you man did for me, bro, more than you can believe. We cannot replace it. We cannot replace it. We cannot replace it. Because, bro, if Spurs won that Champions League, oh, fuck, you know. Bro, people think Deji's bad now. You know Flawless, yeah? If he had a Champions League...
they'd be talking the most, but I'd be there with them chatting. I've already said if they win the Europa League, I might go to the parade, man. I might pull up to London, man. I might go to the parade.
This guy.
Even if they beat us.
I want to get your thoughts. I ain't had your thoughts. I ain't heard your thoughts in terms of Arsenal and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
What's our... The thing I don't like here is all of a sudden now, a lot of fans that were saying a lot of things that I was saying, not happy with the bench, not happy with Arteta's in-game management. A lot of them are now acting as if all these things don't exist, as if we're the complete team. I think we deserve a lot of praise for what we did against Real Madrid. I don't think anyone, even someone like me that doesn't like the manager, doesn't like the board, doesn't like the way we've been, our recruitment in terms of the last 2 transfer windows has gone. And even with all those things, I can't take away from when a manager and players perform. Just like you lot, you performed against Lyon, you have to give props in that aspect. But I think people take one scenario and make it seem like, yo, everything's done, everything's fixed. And I think there's things to praise and there's things to criticize. I think the way we played against Real Madrid, I think the manager got the tactics spot on, the lineup spot on. But the only one thing, he persisted with Odegaard over 2 legs with him offering absolutely nothing. That is a criticism that he has to rectify, because we're now going up against a PSG that play a lot better. They're more cohesive. They transition a lot better. The managers get the best out of the team. It's a very different scenario to Real Madrid. Let's keep it real. Real Madrid are Real Madrid because of heritage, but they've not been playing that great all season. We still had to beat them, and props to the team and the manager. But then going on from that, Inter Milan, they don't play the way that we like teams to play. Stinking it out. They'll do the dark arts better than us. Or we got Barcelona that they have individuals that can, win the game by themselves. Let's be real. And they got a better manager as well, and Hansi Flick, somebody I would have taken at Arsenal, but it is what it is.
I wanted him in the summer, but here we are.
There you go. So, I mean, after Arsenal beating Real Madrid 2 games, and convincingly, and I don't think anyone can say we didn't deserve it, we 100% deserved it. What's our chances? Like, is our chances in the Champions League change for you? Do you think we're now favourites? Do you think there's a bigger chance? Do you still think it's the same scenario? Like, what do you make of it?
I think you make the final. I think you get past PSG. I think you are defensively good, because that's what you did against Real Madrid. That's not getting spoken about enough. Even though Rice and Partey are getting their plaudits, and rightfully so, because they were sheer quality over 2 legs. Your fullbacks, Skelly and Timber, the way they shut down Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. in particular over that 180 minutes was very, very good. They better than very, very good. Sheer quality again. Your centre-backs did the business, as did the rest of your team as well. And the players and your manager deserve full credit for over that. The way Arteta managed over those 2 legs, got it spot on. That game outside of the Saliba mistake, those 2 ties couldn't went any more perfect for you lot. For Arsenal, it's like an Arsenal fan wrote that as a script. We're going to win 3-0 and then we're going to go over there and win 2-1 and beat them 5-1 on aggregate. Most people, if anyone would have said that over 2 legs, would have said you're crazy, me included, because I had you lot going out. In regards to it, I think you get past PSG in the semi-final, because I think defensively, they don't have enough offensively to trouble you lot defensively. I don't. I rate Doué highly. I rate Kvaratskhelia highly. I think the other 2 are terrible. I think Dembele and Barcola are awful. And if he goes out there with 2 of those 3, I think you lot will be fine. We know the best thing about their team is their midfield. 110%. Ruiz, Vitina, João Neves, top quality. But I think you have enough there to combat that. And then defensively, they're suspect. I rate Nacho and I rate Mendes. The left side of their defense, yes. Now that right-hand side, that's where the problem lies. That's what I would say. With Marquinhos, Hakimi, I think you can get at them. And then Donnarumma as well has a mistake in him. Even in the Liverpool game, you should save that shot for Elliott. And when I've watched him, which isn't often, he seems to make mistakes in games, like in key games at key moments. So I think you'll get past him. The problem is, I just think you mentioned Inter Milan and Barcelona. I think they're just stylistically wrong for you lot for the various reasons you said. Inter Milan defensively too. I think they can shut you lot out. That's what it is. I don't think you have enough offensively to get past the Inter Milan, and I think they'll just, you said it, the dark arts, and get a goal on the break or from a set piece or something like that. And then on the flip side, Barcelona, I don't think you, as good as you are defensively, I don't think you, and they'll give you chances so you lot will score. I don't think you lot can cope with them offensively. I think they have too much going forward. They're probably the best attacking team in Europe. When you have Yamal, Rafinha, Lewandowski, Pedri, Gavi, De Jong, Ferran Torres, Olmo, Balde, one of them's going to do something to get you. All it takes is two of the 5 or 6 of them to have a great game, and I think it's curtains as good as you are defensively. So I don't give you like a big shot in the Champions League. I really, really don't. But I think you make the final. And trust me, I want to be wrong about that. But I think you make the final.
I agree, bro. I think the only the team I'd rather face, like not overlooking PSG, but I think we should have enough to get through against PSG. I think when Aston Villa were throwing everything at PSG, we saw their deficiencies defensively, and they were very lucky that Aston Villa didn't come back and take them to extra time. When you look at Barcelona, I rate their attack, but the defense also can get got at. Against Benfica, we were 4-1 up at halftime, and a lot of people won't rate Benfica's attack like that. Aktoglu, a lot of people don't know. He comes from the Turkish league. He's been inconsistent for Benfica. He was performing. Pavlidis, very good striker from AZ Alkmaar, 26 years. I think he's 25, 26. He's been performing. He scored a couple of goals against Barcelona as well. And I think overall, but Benfica, as bad as they've been this season, they were able to score a couple of goals. Now, that should translate to Arsenal being able to score a couple of goals as well. We should. We got Saka. We got Moreno that's performing as well. To be fair to him, I think Moreno's been an unsung hero. I think he deserves a load of props for the way he's performing. I've got nothing but praise for him because he's playing out of position. And when a player's playing out of position and performing, more times than not, I got to hold my hands up and say, do you know what? You deserve a lot of praise. You know what I'm saying? A lot of praise for that. And that's the thing. I think Barcelona can get got at defensively. And I remember Omar that's jumped on the channel a couple of times.
Shout out,
Omar. He's even said that the biggest problem with Barca is their defense. The defense sometimes can be leaky. And I think if we are as clinical as we was against Real Madrid, we can definitely try and put them to the sword. The problem is they have a lot of individuals, for me, that can win them the games by themselves. Lewandowski doesn't need an abundance of chances to find the back of the net. Lamine Yamal, he's another one. You know what I mean? Like crazy baller. He can take 2-3 players out of the game by himself. That's how silky he is on the ball. And he can find the back of the net. Rafinha, you give him any amount of space, he can crash it in the box as well and score goals. So I think Pedri goes without saying. I mean, Gavi as well. So I agree with you, bro. Dani Olmo can create as well. So I feel like they are very dangerous, but they can get got at. I feel like their weakness works into our favor a little bit more than Inter. I think Inter, bro, they will stink it straight to the end, bro. Like, I really feel like they will be the ones to make us doubt ourselves. Like, I really can see them, like, I can see it, like, first leg against, like, if we, obviously it's going to be a final, but if it was a 2-legged tie, I could see with Inter, like, stink it out first leg, second leg, 1-0, boom, we're through. Like, that's the kind of team I think that they are. And I feel like, bro, I just don't feel like we've got enough firepower. People will gas up Declan Rice. Can he consistently score free kicks? We don't know that.
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
we don't know that. He scored 2 bangers against Real Madrid, but he hasn't consistently done it over the season. So it would be disingenuous for anyone to say, oh yeah, Declan Rice is going to score a free kick. You know what I'm saying? Moreno, good player, has scored, but let's not go on like he's a clinical striker that we needed. He's a very good striker that can hold up the ball and can link up. But I can't say 100% Moreno is going to score, going to find the back of the net. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. It's not a reliable thing. I hear you. Because I think you can get out Barca. I don't think the problem is you lot keeping Barca out. Because you lot will score. 100% I think you lot score. Without doubt.
I hope I'm wrong, bro. Because I ain't never seen the Champions League. So, I hope this club...
I don't need you with the Champions League. Fuck.
Before Real Madrid, I was done. I told the whole chat, the chat, you man know, I said... End the season. I'm done with this season. I have no desire to do any more lives. I have no desire. I don't want to do no more content, bro. I just wanted to go. I was looking for flipping carnival times. I was like, yo, Flawless, listen, shout me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You already know the vibes, man's there. You already know the vibes. Man is there. Man is there. You already know the vibes. You know what it is, man. Man is there 110%, man. It's the I'm probably booking next month, to be honest. You already know the vibes, man. Where is it? 24th and 25th of August, man. 24th, 25th of August, man. Last Sunday and Monday of the month. You feel me? Of that month, bank holiday, man. Man will be there. I'll probably be there from Saturday. I might come up a day early.
You know what I'm saying, bro. Like the best aspect of my team is the defense. The most consistent part of my team, when you divide it, defense, midfield, attack. Yes. The ones that constantly perform 9 times out of 10 is our defense. So going up against Barca, I'd be more confident that our defense will turn up because they turn up more times than not, to be fair to our defense. Our attack and our midfield a lot of the times is frustrating. I think Partey's playing really well, Declan Rice playing really well, but there's a missing link there, which is Odegaard. And this manager persists with Odegaard and will not play Zinchenko or Ethan in the 10, which I think is a major flaw to the way that we're playing because our midfield is cooking at the moment, barring Odegaard.
Yeah, your midfield's on point. It's been moving on point in your team. Yeah.
Martinelli's been inconsistent. Moreno isn't a clinical goal scorer, even though he's doing really well. And Saka's come back from injury. And I know Saka scored, but at the same time, like, let's not go on like us depending on Saka like we've been doing for the last 5 years. It's got us over the line to win major honors because it hasn't.
True.
So this is the thing where people are now making it seem like, oh, we're perfect. Listen, we're not perfect, innit? If we can win it, I'll be real with you, Flawless, yeah? If he wins me a Champions League, I want a 2-year extension on his contract.
Of course.
And bro, for me, give him a statue because we never won that, bro.
Yes, of course you give him a statue if you
He's
win
a legend straight away.
Of course. Yes.
If he wins me a Champions League, legend straight away at my club, innit? So
absolutely.
I hope he does, bro, but I've got question marks.
Now I understand why. Of course you got question marks because you're sensible. Without doubt, of course you have. It makes sense. Of course you have. Like that was anyone who doesn't have doubts is crazy. And anyone who's like, you know what it's like, man. Because you lot have just beaten Real Madrid. People are gonna go over the board and lose their minds. It's like, let's stop this. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop this and not act like this is the norm. You get what I'm saying? You know how people be, man, on some idiotic thing. You know how people stay. You know what they're like.
How far do you think we can take in terms of the progression of this team for beating Real Madrid? Because I think mentally we have moved past what we did against Bayern last season, where we should have beat them. And I feel like over both legs, the team, I can say, for everything I criticize this team, I can say that I think mentally we have improved. Because against Bayern Munich, bro, we were just shit, bro. And that team was there for the taking. They
wasn't at their best. They wasn't at their best. You are right. They was not at their best whatsoever. And you lot. So yeah, it's a massive task, but I think it's one of them, similar to you mentioned it about United with Leon and getting past them and the manner and how that brings the manager, the players close together. This could be the one that is the final nail in the coffin. Like, we was in the semi-final, we lost, or we're in the final, we lost. It could be the end of the road for the team. It could be.
Do you think we have enough to win the Champions League, in your opinion?
I don't, I'm not going to lie. I think them two teams are too good. I think similar to the Europa League semi-final setups, big up to Tony as well. Similar to the Europa League setup, I think the winner comes from the United Bilbao tie. I think the winner comes from the Barcelona Inter Milan tie. I think those two teams are just too good. I think Inter Milan are too strong defensively, and I think Barcelona are too good offensively for Arsenal or PSG to trouble them. That's where it is. I think the winner of that tie. I think Arsenal's chances are slim to none in a final against either of those two for very different reasons. They're the two best teams in the competition. It's those two.
I hear it, man. I agree, bro. I don't think we're good enough.
Do you think you made the final though?
I do think we make the final. I
Okay.
do. So Claude, clip that, filo da puta. Clip that. You know what I'm saying? Clip that. You know what I'm saying? Because man only want to clip me when I say things against Arsenal. I do think that we have enough to get past PSG.
Yeah.
But I agree with you that I don't think we have enough to get past Barca or Inter. I think both of them have better managers. I think tactically their managers are more proactive thinking managers. Inter can play defensive, but they can play also offensive. They can play on the counter attack. I think their managers are better at in-game management. They've won more. They've got players that have been there and got over the line. They've won things. I think that plays into it. I think a lot of Arsenal fans dismiss that. They've got world-class players in their team. And I don't feel like we have those attributes as a team. We don't have a world-class manager. We don't have a team that has strengthened on our weaknesses. We don't have a manager that's, Arteta's biggest gripe. You talk about Ruben Amorim, yeah? I'll be real. My biggest gripe here with Arteta has been in-game management. You look at the 2 legs against Real Madrid. Plan A worked, and we look great. Plan A didn't work against Bayern Munich. What was Plan B? Oh, we're eliminated. What was Plan B against Newcastle? We lost against them 3 times this season. We dropped points. We got kicked out the cup. We didn't have a Plan B against Man United in the cup. We got eliminated. Do you get what I'm saying? When we were moving 2-0 to Bournemouth, what was Plan B? What was Plan B against Fulham? What was Plan B against Everton? These are games we dropped points. What is Plan B? And then when people tell me, oh yeah, but Northside set pieces. Okay, but set pieces, you're not going to score set pieces all the time. Did Declan Rice score a set piece against Real Madrid in the second leg? He didn't. You know what I mean?
No, but it's not saying you can rely on it. Should be an addition.
Thank you. It should be addition to whatever you're already doing and the tactics already that you're implementing. Yeah. And this is the thing. So I just feel like I think there's a lot of props that needs to be given to Arteta, but I just feel like ultimately I feel like he learns too slow. I think he's too slow at being proactive. For everything we can say about Real Madrid, yeah, a proactive manager sees, yo, Odegaard, you ain't performing, you ain't seeing 90 minutes. Sorry, you're out.
Makes sense.
Because you go back, a proactive manager goes back after the first leg against Real Madrid and said, everybody was sublime, yeah? Everybody was near enough flawless, yeah? Yep. Odegaard, you're not offering enough. Sorry, we need someone more direct.
Perfect.
Do you get me? And even you go into the second half and you rectify that. You do not persist with something that ain't happening, ain't working. And that's the biggest criticism that you've had for Ruben Amorim. Persisting with Garnacho, persisting with Rasmus. When you see a problem, you have to nip it in the bud. And I feel like Arteta only rectifies it the next season. A lot of the time. You know what I mean? He, after the fact, he'll be like, okay, maybe Zinchenko wasn't good enough. Maybe Jesus wasn't good enough. Or maybe Fabio wasn't good. Did you get it? It's always like...
It's too late. It's too late.
Exactly. Yeah. We're out of every competition. Then he wants to rectify things. And I'm like, bro, I like a manager that sees it before... When I'm calling it as a fan, I want a manager to already implement that in the next game. And I don't see that.
No, I get that. No, it fully makes sense. Of course, you want your manager to be proactive. That's why you get paid the big bucks, is to deal with these type of things. Absolutely. Gotta be more proactive, man. You gotta be proactive, not reactive. And that's what my biggest criticism of Amorim is. Like even in the game there against Leon, 2-0 down, the momentum's with them, change it. They score a goal, change it. No changes. Score the equalizer. Then we make changes. It's like, no, you got to solve a problem before it's a problem. That's what it is. Prevention is better than cure. Mama always told me that. Prevention is better than cure. Prevent things from happening. That's where I'm at.
Look at this guy, man. Don Hassam. Look at this guy. Football heritage for beating Leon. This guy used to celebrate league titles and Champions Leagues.
I don't know if Hassam's been here the whole time. I have not once mentioned football heritage. I don't know if he's been here the whole time.
That's true, too.
I don't know. Maybe it's. I've not mentioned it, Hassam. Like, that's not me. That's for people to run, you know what? And for the likes of you to run, Hassam. I'm sure you probably got football heritage in your title. You know what I'm saying? On your channel somewhere. But he has, if I check it now, he's got, is it football heritage or something? Or it's on the way. But yeah, I'm just happy that we are static that we got through. That's the main thing. Get through and try and win this Europa League is the main. That's it. That's where I'm at.
I hear it, man. I hear it. I can't lie, man. I can't lie. You lot against Spurs in the final?
You know it could happen. It could happen. Actually, what do you think? But you think it's going the opposite, don't you?
Huh?
You think it's going the opposite. You think the final is going to be Bodo Glimt Bilbao. What do you think happens?
I think it's going to be Spurs Bilbao. That's what.
You think it'd be Spurs Bilbao? Okay, first.
I think it's going to be Spurs Bilbao, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Spurs should have enough for Bodo Glimt. You guys should be able to get over the line against Bilbao, but I don't know, man. These Spanish teams in European competitions, bro, they've been very good, man. A lot of them, when you look at recent winners of the Europa League and Champions League, and that, it's always mainly dominated in terms of league by Spain.
They concern me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not confident going into that Bilbao tie. We don't match up well against them at all. We really, really don't. They concern me massively. This is the one team I didn't want to face. I was hoping Rangers got through. But then again, I wasn't really trying to see Leon or I wasn't really trying to see Leon or what's it called? Or Sociedad, and we managed to get past them. So, but we'll see. We'll see.
No, I hear it, man. I hear it. Who are you lot playing this weekend?
Wolves. Wolves at home Sunday. Wolves.
Ooh. What you got for that game? What's your prediction?
He said he's gonna make changes, so I go 2-1 Manchester United. He said he's gonna make changes, so we gonna see. That's what I say. Yeah, I think that's what we'll go with. I'll go with 2-1.
2-1, yeah?
Good. Yeah, I'll go with 2-1. I'll go with 2-1. Why not, man? Why not?
I said, why not? He's feeling good now that he...
Why not? Yeah.
He beat Leon. He's feeling good. Do you know what? For me, yeah, I don't really get like you said, yeah. You want your manager to experiment right now because you're not going to win the league. It's clear as day. Bun the league. You're not going to get relegated.
Bun the league. That I've been saying that. Use it to experiment because the manager said after yesterday, we'll rest players for Europa. I'm going to rotate in in the Premier League. About time. About flipping time.
I'm giving my club a pass right now. Yeah, clip this. I'm giving Arsenal a pass. I do not give a shit about the result against Ipswich. Yeah, I don't give a shit. As long as you man win the Champions League. Yeah, rotate the fuck out of the team. I don't give a shit, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Get the dinner lady playing in goal. Get the flipping stewards playing in defense. I don't know, bro. Get somebody that works in the shop to play out front. I don't give a crap, bro. Rotate the hell out of this team. I don't want to see any of the players that are going to play against PSG playing in the next 2 games, bro. And if they do, I only want to see 20 minutes of our starting 11. I don't want to see any. Moreno, rest him. Saka, rest him. Martinelli, rest him. These man, maybe Saka, you give him like maybe 20 minutes because he's been out of action for a while. 20 minutes max. 20 minutes, bro. I don't give a shit if we're losing 5-0. I don't give a fuck. We ain't winning the league. It's done. So I don't care about playing these players in the league. I don't give a shit. Yeah, only as long as we play our best 11 against PSG, we win that and we win the final. There is no point risking players for injuries or getting sprained or this and that. We've got enough rotation.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it, bro, because bro, whatever happens against Ipswich and Crystal Palace, I will not react in a negative way because I will call out what I like and what I didn't like from the players that play, but I'm not going to go over the top. I'm not going to cuss. I don't care. Yeah, basically, it's a free hit. The free hit, yeah, the terms of the free hit, yeah, read the small print, is as long as you feel that puta, make sure you bring me a Champions League in it. If you do not bring me a Champions League, you're getting cooked. Yeah, I'm saying I don't care, bro. I don't want to see none of the best players, yeah, play. Lewis Skelly, bench him. Saliba, bench him. Give your bench. I don't care. Make up a.
You bench all of them because, like you said, if you win the Champions League, yo, let them lot legends.
Bench
pick up the champs, legends. If they pick up a champs for you lot, legends.
Bench him. I need 2 weeks of benching players, bro. I don't care what the excuse is. I don't care if we lose 10-0. I don't give a shit. We ain't winning the league. So what does it mean to me? If we're in the league title, like we're in the title race, different situation.
Yeah, different scenario.
I'll be saying, yo, we can't do that. We're putting all our eggs in one basket and we've never won the Champions League.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's not the situation, bro. For me, bench these man. I don't want to see none of these man. If I see these man, I only want to see the back of Saka's head, yeah, for 20 minutes, bro. I'm telling you right now, I want to see that guy, bro. I'm telling you, I need to win this Champions. Put everything into the Champions. I don't give a shit, bro. I want to be in the mud. I want to be proven wrong. I want my club to win the honor. I don't want to. I want to be getting cooked all summer. That's what I want. Yeah, clip this, you foolish taputa. They only want to clip me when I say things that are negative. Yeah, I want to be clipped. I want to be cooked. I want to be called out all summer because I will be resting, bathing like this, resting in the mud. Yeah, when I've got a Champions League, bro.
Champions League, you'll be welcome to the club, yo. You won't be hearing Champions in Europe. You'll never sing that. Facts.
Flo, I don't give a shit, bro. People can clip me, whatever. I don't give a fuck, bro. Yeah. I want that Champions League, bro. I want it. And now that we're so close, I want it. I don't care about hook, about crook. I don't care if we stink it. I don't care. Let me tell you this, yeah. I won't say a word about the way that we play as long as we get through. And as long as we win the champion, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't care, bro. I am sick and tired of every time I talk to rivals, oh, you never won in Europe. Oh, Aston Villa taking a piss, putting out the Champions League as we're coming up to face them. Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, bro, I don't care no more, bro. I just want to win it, bro. I don't give a fuck. And anyone that doesn't understand why I've been grilling this club for this long. Oh, you can't celebrate. Hold that, because most of you weren't around, yeah, when I went from 13 years old and I'm now going to turn 33, yeah, holding corn on all these. Well, it wasn't really social media. It was MySpace, Facebook, I'm BB Pin. You weren't around, did it? So if you weren't around for the pain, you could kiss my black ass. I don't have to justify shit. I've been through the mud with these dickheads, yeah, and especially Man United fans. You know what I'm saying? Especially Man United fans. Because bro, the shit I've had to hear from these man, yeah, over the years, I don't care, bro. Win me the flipping Champions League. I deserve it. Everyone in the chat that's been in the mud that's around me and Flawless's age and older, we fucking deserve it, bro. The shit we had to see. I've had to see these men lift 2 Champions Leagues. I've had to see these men lift 13 Premier League titles, bro. I've had to see these men do everything. I've had to see Chelsea complete football. Are you mad? I'm not going to tell me I can't celebrate. Fiddle that puta. Who are you?
Celebrate, man.
Tell me I can't celebrate, bro. You
mad? Nah, I ain't joining your parade, but if you lot do win it, I'll probably come down in the night because I know you man are going to be turned up. I know you lot are going out. I know you lot are going to be turned. I might pull up.
I'll go live on my phone, and man are going to see me going to Costco and buying a box of Maggies and come back to my yard and go live again, and we're celebrating, bro. The whole night. I don't care, bro.
If you lot roll out, I'm pulling up. If you man actually roll out, I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up.
You can come, because you know we ain't gonna be shameless with you. So you can just. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't there for the celebration. I'm just there for the night out. I know you lot gonna be on one. I know the night out gonna be turned. I'm there.
Oh my god! I'm telling you, bro. The shit up, bro. I'm telling you, man. I mean, I'm telling you, everyone that backs this manager, everyone that loves this process, yeah, this is your time to prove me wrong. Everyone says, "Oh, when are you gonna be happy?" Now is the time. Now is the time. You want to, oh, what's it going to take? What? Oh, you're in the, cool. Now's the time. Now's the time. Yeah, now is the time. I'm sick of it, bro. I'm sick of it. But listen, Man United, yeah, Flawless, I'm going to tell you this, though.
Go on.
If you allow Spurs to win this Europa League, yeah, I'm never going to forgive you, bro.
All right, cool. You know what? The thing is, I hope that's the final because I win either way. Of course, I want United to win it. But if Spurs win it, hey, especially if you lot don't win the champs, hey, yo, I need that.
You ain't come, bro. If you allow this, even if we win the Champions League, yeah, if we win the Champions League and they win Europa League, you ain't invited to the. You ain't invited.
That's not invited.
You're not invited, bro. You're part of the problem.
Nah, we're not having that. I need it just for that anarchy, yo. As much as I want United to win it, because it'd be great, yo. If it's not us, I hope it is Spurs, yo. I hope it is, man. Do the shameless thing, yo. It's Spurs with it. Oh shit, yo.
Anyway, we're wrapping up. I can't have Make sure you're subscribing to Sarcasm City. The link to his channel is in the title. Make sure you're subscribing. We'll forgive. We'll let it slide. We'll let that comment slide right now. You know what I'm saying? We'll let it slide. He's on the yellow card at the moment. But he's on the yellow card at the moment. But Flawless, let the people know where they can find you. Shout out your thing, bro.
Yeah, big up for having me as always, Northside. Always good being over here. Run up the likes here and subscribe. Sarcasm City TV on YouTube, people. Sarcasm City. I'm live every day on the YouTube. I'll be back live later on 9:30 p.m. I've got the United Spurs show, and then following that 11:30 p.m. United Manchester City show. It's all on the schedule. Road to 15,000 subscribers, so we're like 200 short of 15k. Also, as well, I'm on the Playback. That's another app I'm on, and I do live streams on there the same way I do on YouTube. Any NBA fans, because it's the play-ins tonight, I'm doing watch-alongs over there. The playoffs start on the weekend. You have an NBA League Pass, come over there, and you can sync up with us. You use it. Playback's a cool app like that, and you can use it to sync up with us, and we all watch the game, same stream, no lag. And if you're an NBA fan and you can't watch the game, I'm giving out VIP passes so you can watch the game for free. Just pull up in the chat. Create an account for free, sign up for free. www.playback.tv/sarcasmcitytv. Playback.tv/sarcasmcitytv. There's other content over there. It's mainly NBA, but Premier League, Champions League, etc., etc. Yeah.
There you go, man. Make sure you're subscribing to Sarcasm City, man. Don't be a snake. Don't be a pagan. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're supporting the man there, man. And listen, it is what it is, man. We must. I can't lie. Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man United, Spurs, we all must.
We all must.
We all must.
Yeah.
We all must. So listen, at least we got some level of excitement. Hopefully, I'm not getting corned as usual at the end of the season. But I'm telling you right now, Flawless. If you lose, yeah, you're gonna be a thumbnail. I don't care. You're gonna be a thumbnail.
If we lose to Bilbao, I'll be here. If we lose to Spurs, just shout me. I'm here.
You
Shout.
bet.
I'm here. We lose to Bilbao or whoever is in the final if we make it. Or if
It's
we
okay
win.
if you lose to Bilbao, it is where it is. But if Spurs win, then we're running it back.
I'll send you a picture of the thumbnail, you know what I'm saying, to put on the thumbnail so you don't even have to clip one, you know what I'm saying? I'll send you a shot.
I need football heritage, man. Football heritage needs to exist, bro. You know what I'm saying? But big up, make sure you're liking and subscribing. And we're gonna redirect to who that's at the redirect. Oh, Just Joe, football show, the Leeds fan. Northside raid on the way in, and we're out, family. Love, 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 love.
Big
love.
up.
See you, man, tomorrow. Love.